2020 provided a mix of special events and culinary demonstrations where star chefs chatted up their fans and served up quite a few cooking tips. My first stop, Alicia Silverstone's vegan demo.
It's great for people who aren't vegetarians or vegans because I'm hoping it'll give us some good ideas about how to incorporate, some new recipes and new foods and things into our own lifestyles. And
there's all kinds of alternative proteins. We use beans and we use tempeh and we use seitan and things like that. It can kind of trick your friends. I mean, they won't really think it's a steak or anything like that, but it certainly has the texture, of something chewy, and then the flavors that you put on top of it are what make it amazing.
I am not a vegan, but I have no problem with vegetables and soy and all that stuff, so I'm good to go with that. I'm happy.
I prefer to use organic at all times whenever I can, because then you're not ingesting pesticides and fertilizers and all kinds of yucky stuff. But you do whatever you can. You make the choices where you can.
We're from Texas, so we eat a lot of beef. So, we're kind of looking, hey, maybe there's some alternative ways. So we thought maybe we could learn some new ideas and not eat so much Texas beef.
If you go onto my site, it's thekindlife.com. You'll be able to find all kinds of things like this and talk in chat rooms with people in the community. Be like, what are you using? And did you find this word?
Alicia Silverstone wasn't the only one promoting the vegetarian lifestyle. Rachael Ray was very excited about her meatless bolognese.
You've got to make the meat-free bolognese.
I'm loving it.
It is so good and so figure-friendly. A little bit of pasta goes a long way, and the whole sauce is mushrooms. There's families and households where one person is vegetarian, but the rest of the family isn't, so you need this hearty food that would please meat eaters too. I have a vegetarian section in the last cookbook. Bob, the big orange book, has a big vegetarian section. All the recipes in kosher section also happen to be vegetarian.
It's good. We're both full-time workers, and she does things that are very quick. We can make meals very quickly.
Yeah. I just really like her. I like her energy, and I like everything that she does.
I like her little, the little words that she makes up, like EVOO.
Most grocery store EVOO is thin enough to cook with. Extra virgin olive oil should be really fruity and kind of cloudy. It's wonderful because people don't treat me like a celebrity. They treat me like I'm their next door neighbor. So they feel very comfortable with me and I with them, and it makes life just really easy to go to work, It's great. It's the easiest job I ever had.
If you weren't doing what you were doing now, what would you be doing?
I would still be working in food all my life. I've worked in food. I was a happy bartender. I was a happy Macy's food manager. As long as I'm working in food, I'm good to go. I was a very grumpy dish machine operator, and I would not go back down that road for nothing. I think that, my mom, it was such a hard worker and just a down-to-earth person. I think I was just lucky to be born into a really hard-working family that's just very grounded, and it's, I was just blessed. I just come from really, really good people. And then you add a cup of milk just before you're ready to serve. Honestly, you taste this, you can't believe there's not meat in it, and it's so insanely good. It's so easy to eat less meat, and I think all of us should, whether you're a vegetarian or not, for health reasons. You should go vegetarian or vegan a couple nights a week. Certainly wouldn't hurt.
You see, I'm a vegetarian.
Very nice.
So I became a vegetarian when I was like 4.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So I cook like the vegetarian meals. And I love just about everyone on there. Bobby Flay, Rachael Ray, everyone.
I was interested to do this, and I always watch a show with my mom, so it's pretty cool.
At the demo, it's like me and I think like several hundred children, and we're all going to decorate cakes together. And it's going to be the biggest mess ever in New York, ever.
So, Nick, tell me what's going on here with your cake. What's your strategy?
I started a flower. I don't know why, I just did. And then I added a little detail to it, and this is what I came up with.
Well, you're aware that you have frosting in your hair.
I know. I do.
It's a good blue color. I like it. Have you been eating some frosting?
A little.
So I have like my own cake bakery coming out. It's like a toy. And so I'm basically going to be teaching a couple hundred kids how to use it. It's really cool. It's my first actual product ever. And like, I don't really like do this. Like, I'm not into the whole pans and pots and whatever, you know what I mean? It's just not my thing. But I was like, oh wait, a toy? Like, I'm 5. I'm down. You know what I mean? Let's make a toy. Totally.
Do you recognize the Easy Bake Oven?
I had an Easy Bake Oven growing up. I had several Easy Bake Ovens because I broke them constantly. Because when things didn't come out right, I'd smash them and then I had to get another one. Because what kind of baker I am, you know. Not a lot of men would admit that they had an Easy Bake Oven, and I think that now I've made baking cool. I've made cake decorating. Like when I was in culinary school, and people were like, man, you're really good at this. You should be a cake decorator. I was just like, that's for housewives, dude. Like I'm not doing that. And then they, like I started doing it, and then it got on the show, and all of a sudden like there's all these like dudes that are into cake decorating. Kind of, I had to get the tattoo because like nobody believed I was a cake decorator, right? Nobody believed I was a baker. They're like, you're like a bouncer, like a refrigeration repairman or something. Like, what do you? You're not a cake decorator. There's no way. So I had to get that. It's like, no, I really am. Like, check it out.
Stay right here. There's more Star Chefs to come.